Okay, sit, please. Sit, please.
Could other people join?
Yeah. Can you join them too? On the other end? Oh, the top or in the middle?
Look up. I'm good. Next to me, I'm like all alone here.
Oh no, sit down, please. Sit down. He's like a giant. He's like 8 feet tall. Oh my God. They're walking. They're actually walking.
What is that?
Hey, is that our glass?
That's how you go
Test it, put him to the test. Put him to the test.
So what we start if they have to.
Just sit and make yourself comfortable. And, how long you been here? 4 years. And where you all from? Boston. Okay, that's the place of Mr. John F. Kennedy. Am I right? Yes. So I know your history. Anybody here in university? You in college? What's the age group we have? Youngest and oldest? 10. 10? And? Where do we stop? 14? 20. And who's in charge? Junior, pull back a little bit. Pull back a little bit. No, him. Let him come forward. Could you go forward? Let him use the mic.
Leon Roach, I'm the chairman of the Malik Folk Performing Company. We go back a ways back because we toured together in Mexico.
Wow, give that a round of applause. Wow.
With Skipper Bunch. And I would like to officially thank you for welcoming us here to City San Fernando with the OrigiNation Cultural Arts Center from Boston and the Malik Folk Performing Company. I'd like to also introduce the artistic director of the Malik Folk Performing Company. This is our mayor of San Fernando.
Very, very nice to meet you. We're very humble. We're very appreciative of, I'll take the microphone. We appreciate the hospitality that we received here while in Trinidad the first time, as well as now. We appreciate you taking the time out to meet our amazing young people and maybe give us a little more of the history of yourself as well as San Fernando. So thank you very much.
Okay, you're most welcome. As your host said, I'm involved in the arts as well. And he spoke about going to Mexico with me somewhere, I think it was in the 90s. Can't remember exactly when, but we both had hair, I think. But our relationship with Malik I think way back, in 1992, when they were celebrating the Festival of Columbus in Italy. And every country that Columbus allegedly discovered was supposed to send a representative. And we represented the Caribbean because we had Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, all the islands, and all of us could not be represented there. So they asked both Jamaica and Trinidad to do a presentation. And I was asked to do a presentation. So I went to Italy and was myself and a Jamaican. And his presentation was the Marley clan, was Bob Marley and Bob Marley and Bob Marley. And Ziggy Marley and Ziggy Marley and Ziggy Marley. But my presentation was the steel pan, the calypso, the dance, the limbo, the moko jumbies, and we had a wide array, a wide repertoire in terms of what we could have produced and what we could have presented. And that made a difference because Jamaica only had Bob Marley and Bob Marley and Bob Marley. But as good as it was, it did not have that variation that we had, that variety that we had in terms of the arts. And that's what makes Trinidad a very unique place. So I came back home and I got Malic performers and the Calypsonians and the dancers and the masqueraders, and we went and presented a whole package, a whole carnival package. And that's when the relationship between ourselves and Malic really started and formed. And we continue to have that friendship ever since too, and we continue to do this. So when I got a call, it was last night, this morning, that a group from Boston, we coming to San Fernando. Of course, well, the city was opened, and of course the council chamber, and this is where we are. At the back there is a background, a history of all our former mayors, and at some time my picture will go up there when I leave here in 3 years' time. And those people who really built the city. And this is where we sit to make decisions of how the city is run. We deal with basically with infrastructure, public health, engineering, garbage collection, sanitation, all the different things. So we decide on how the money should be spent and ensure that there's accountability and that sort of thing. It's a pretty easy job, some of us, and hard for the mayor, because I work at 7 in the morning until about 8, 9 at night sometimes. And it's very, very hard work, but we enjoy it. That's why we're here. And you know what? If you're all involved with the arts, one of you could be a mayor someday, or be a president someday, because my road to this office was based on the arts and my work. I'm a steel band person, and my background interacting with young people like you all and making my contribute, just as Mr. Bisnat is doing with his group, just as our friend is doing with their group, and your Mr. is doing with their group. Our contribution, our developmental work with you all is a test to our skills and management, that sort of thing, and you give me the opportunity. If you could run a dance group, you could run a country. Trust me. If you could run a steel band, you could run a country. So these are the skills that we develop and the opportunity we have to work with you all. So I hope you all enjoy your stay with us and the city Sanford. Sanford is very laid back, unlike Port of Spain where you all are based, I guess. I don't want to say it's safe, I will say it's more like the country. It's we are not as fast paced as Port of Spain, so it's very relaxed, and of course the hospitality in the south is much better than in the north. That's a saying wherever you go. Things happen in the south. So welcome, hope you enjoy your stay with us, and of course you are a very competent guide here who will be teaching you how to walk on stilts. So when you're walking back more like this, on your toes, something like doing ballet. But I think it helps with your coordination and how all your limbs move, because you need to have that balance and that movement and how we, and for dancers it's very, very good. So hope to see you all back here in September, maybe.
10th of September
Yes.
is when we will be hosting our Guinness Book of World Record. I was just giving them a quick run. 10th of September, Skinners Park, 2017 Moko Jambies. We are training children all over the country for this season.
So who knows, we may have a contingent from Boston coming back
Yes.
to participate. That will be great.
Yes.
What is the weather like in Boston now? Warm, just like here.
Yes.
I was in Virginia a couple of months ago, and when we got there, it was Easter weekend. It was cold. We were at a university called Sweetbriar. It's an all-female university. It was really cool, and I could imagine it was like I've experienced winter. It's not a great feeling. I know how you all do that, right? But this is the place to be. We really enjoy this weather you see here. Is normal. This is 12 months. We enjoy. We don't have that what you experience in December to March. We don't deal with trees without leaves. We don't deal with that. All our trees are leaves and they are fruit. Yeah? We don't do that. Or walking down. I remember going to New York a couple of years ago. We arrived in New York on Boxing Day, and we were going to Queens, and the street where we were going to check my sister, the snow was so high you couldn't see the house a couple of years ago. Yeah, that's awful. I don't know how you guys deal with that. You know, you hold a drink out and you hold drink, you can't even see a drink, it's just frozen. You can't deal with that. You can't drink frozen rum. It could be chilled, but it can't be frozen. So what is your experience like so far? What's the experience like so? So how many of you want to come and live here? Raise your hands.
Yes.
How many of you all have family or relatives in the Caribbean? Any Trinidad connection? Where?
I don't know, but my dad was born in Port of Spain, and as far as my uncles, I don't know where they live.
Great. So welcome back home. Okay. Anybody else? You? Where from?
My father joined as my dad.
Is that?
Yeah, so, my aunt grew up in Laventille. So my grandmother grew up in lived like the Hospital over here.
You know, the American Embassy had a workshop here that a one-day workshop in San Fernando a couple of weeks back. The American Embassy for the first time moved its office from Port Spain to San Fernando. And we invited the schools, all the high schools, to a presentation because we're talking about scholarships and opportunities. And they had about 650 students in the hall. And when they asked, anybody here have relatives live in the United States? Everybody put their hand up in the air. I was amazed by that. Everybody trying to have a relative living in the States. I have 3 sisters and 1 brother. That's my family. My siblings, and they all live in the United States. Oh, I'm the only one in my family living in Trinidad. Pretty much every Trinidadian have a family in the States. It's amazing. Right? My sister lives in Philadelphia. My brother lives in New York. I have a sister who works in the United Nations. She's in Iraq and kind of crazy places. You know, she's out there working. But that's how it's made up. So, you know, we are adventurous Trinidadians. We like to travel a lot. And of course, summertime, most of us go to the shop. I was traveling with Desperados once. And we were doing a short at, I was managing Desperados. And it's one of the big steel bands. And we were doing a concert at Howard University in Washington. And the concert was at 4 in the evening, at 6 in the evening. And looking for the band to do the rehearsal, you can't find the band. You know, they hired a bus and drove to Brooklyn to see their family members. The whole band, and they saying, well, rehearsal time, they're looking for the band, they can't find the band members because they got to Washington, they were not going to New York. But quietly and secretly, they hired a bus and went to Brooklyn to say hi. That's our culture. So, I know you all have interesting evening. You have to go and do your still training. I think we want to really appreciate your showing your presence here, and we give you an opportunity to take a photo shoot right there. You can go back and say, well, I've been to City Hall in San Fernando, and I met the mayor. And I have no problem. I'm not charged to take a picture with you guys. I'm available, and we can do that. So again, welcome and enjoy your stay.
Your worship, someone mentioned that you were on tour with Skiffle Bunch. That is a name that doesn't exist in Trinidad anymore. Maybe your worship will tell you something about the evolution of Skiffle.
Well, if it was started in 1976, you have time? There's a lot of years we're talking about. Okay, so I'm the leader of a steel band that started many, many years ago in the city of San Fernando. We started a small traditional band. And a traditional band is the guys who hold their pants around their neck. And in that style, we continued that for a while until we felt that it was important for us to progress and, you know, and advance to like a full symphony orchestra like. And we did that a few years ago. We won the first World Steel Band Festival in Trinidad, and there were a couple of bands from the United States in that competition. From New York, I think it was, can't remember the name right now. And the band has done pretty well for themselves. We hold a national award. Just like Malik, that's by the government of Trinidad and Tobago. I've been to 39 countries to date because of playing pan, just like you guys are doing. And 39 countries is quite a lot. And I can't recall paying for a ticket. So that's an advantage. I've been to Europe several times, all over the Caribbean, North America several times, Asia several times. Been there, done that. So there are opportunities for development and understanding that connectivity between different countries, understanding the culture. The most amazing place I've ever been to in my life is China, as well as India. But I think China, not because you're a Chinese lady in our audience, but China is one of the most amazing country I've ever been to in my life. Their humility, their work ethics, is something that we can learn a lot from there, the way they do things. So I think traveling, as outlined to me, my most benefit from being involved in the arts is traveling. Europe is nice, but I think those countries out there are a lot to teach the world. And Asia may very well be the next superpower in the world today because the value of having people I think it was 6 billion, where the world is, no, 9 billion where the world is today. And maybe 2/3 of that comes from Asia. China alone. If you have to supply a cell phone to each person in China, you're good to go. So for business opportunities, there are already. And at this point, I want to invite our CEO, the acting CEO, who's here with us. And we have a little token to give to you all, but before I give the token, I'll ask you to say, just to give you a welcome. Come see. And Miss Russo is her name, and she's in charge of administration. We are just policy makers, but they get the job done. So let me ask Miss Russo to say hello to these young students from Boston visiting us.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to all of you, and welcome to the city of San Fernando and to the San Fernando City Hall. How long are you all here for? 11 days?
10 days.
9 to 10? Okay, how has it been so far? All right, with all this storm, you all were here for the storm? Oh, it came after. So you all missed the fun where people had flooding and all of that. Okay?
The drama.
The drama. But I do hope that you all have a very wonderful and successful time while you stay here, that you learn a lot about our country, Trinidad, and our culture, because I see you all are from a cultural art performing company. And I wish you all would tell me something, what you all do, what part of the arts you are involved in. Anyway.
Deja, can you tell them what we do? OrigiNation?
Throughout the year, if you're in one of the professional dance companies, either Honda Junior, GOY, or NIA, you participate in theater, you practice spoken word and public speaking. We do performances around the year, and we have rehearsals during the summer to prepare for our annual benefit called Twist and Shout in October.
Thank you. That's a lot. And I see you are in very good hands with our friends from the Malik Performing Company, one of the best performing companies we have in Trinidad and Tobago. And they take part in almost everything that we have, and they lead in the best village. And most times they win the best village performances, the competition. And anybody else want to tell me something from?
Okay. So, for OrigiNation, we are more than just a cultural arts center. We're also a community center. We raise our young people to take pride in, their bodies, their heritage. We specifically focus on African American culture and African heritage. And we have not only the professional dance division, but we also have classes. So when the babies start, they're around like 3 or 4-ish, and they can go up, and they kind of just stay around. So it's more than just a dance center or a public speaking center. It's like a home for a lot of young people.
That's great. I have a niece who is a teacher in New York, and the school she was teaching in before.
I told you also.
She's now in a different school, but what she used to do was every holiday or something, she would have them take part in some sort of drama in it. Like even she introduced like the carnival in Trinidad, the Hindu for Diwali, and any other thing that you can think about. She would have the children take part, the costuming, making drawings and all that thing. And she loves it. And now she has moved on a bit more. She has something called the Cinderella Wish. So what she does from March month, she starts asking people to donate shoes and clothes, ball gowns and all of that. And so it's also for the guys. And she has this lavish thing in New York in like April month, and she distributes it. You come with shoes, your dress, your costume and all of that. And it's working fine for her. This is, I think, her 9th year. But she's very much into the culture too, because she tries to come home as much as often to play mass at carnival time. And I hope you all have seen excerpts of our carnival here, what it is like. No, you don't like it, or you didn't see it? You haven't seen any pictures of it?
I mean, I have.
Okay. Well, I hope before you all go back that you all will be able to see some of the tapes and things we have on Carnival, so you see what our Carnival is like, our Festival of Diwali with the lights and all of that. And other things that we have, the Emancipation, August. So you all see a diverse part of our history and our culture. Even the Amerindians in Arima, they have their function in August too, and they dress up in their clothes and they throw their corn and they're smoking and all, and they're dancing and all of that. So it's wonderful that you all are here, and I hope that you may not be able to experience it in real, but that while you are here, that you will see them in film. Okay? So enjoy your stay, and when you go back home, you have lots of stories to tell about Trinidad and also about San Fernando. The leading city in Trinidad and Tobago. The handsome mayor.
You should talking too much at this point. But two things I want to say. Let you all know that for scholarships and exams, that we are the top in this country. You cannot deny that. We get the most scholarships in the country, comes and the best schools really is in San Fernando. Testify that.
Tell them what school Marshall Matano went to.
Presentation College San Fernando. Yeah, and we are also the industrial capital. The wealth of this country comes from San Fernando, and is spent in Port of Spain. Right? But the money is from San Fernando, and of course we are. I mean, this goes on and on and on with our achievement and our contribution to the development of Trinidad and Tobago. But before we part, I want to say to you all that there's a carnival in Boston, by the way. So if you didn't experience carnival here, experience carnival in Boston, and
I've experienced it.
And if you want to, anybody interested in our accent, anybody want to speak like us? You find we sound, we real cool, right? Is that? Yeah. So we don't say let us go, we say let we go. Let we go. So before you say let we go, let me just tell you I have a little small token here for your chairperson.
Thank you.
Make up your mind where you want to go. Because I can't be going so, right? You decide. You decide.
I'll go this side. You go this side. So this is your right.
Okay. I'll tell you. In Trinidad, we say you're going down south.
Go down.
Going down south. Right outside the kiss. Alright, so kiss here. Because I'm tall, I have to go down south, okay? Alright, take care.
Thank you very much. Can we take a photo with you?
Yeah, we do that.
So should we go up or he's going to go down?
Go up north. Man, see you come, sir. Yes, you come. Hold on. Right there. Okay, smile.
Come on, put a little action into it now.
Yeah.
Put something.
Performance, just to that performance, man. Yeah. You're enjoying this. That'll be a fun thing. So I love San Fernando. I want to come back to San Fernando. I'm going to tell Mom and Daddy about this place here. We don't
All
want
the
to
way from Boston.
not going back to Port of Spain. Malik have to come down here and meet us.
Party done.
I mean, what you know? Tell Junior we had Jeffrey for some. He don't know that. How you feel?
Oh, yes. I don't know for
Both of them come right here, both sides. City Square.
Probably takes one pause.
Both sides, side by side on the pyramid.
Well, we're taking a picture, turn around. What's up? You're in the front here. Yes, walk down.
What now, please?
Whoever's sit down. Whoever's next, sit down. He said sit down. Whoever's next, he said sit. That's when I'm meeting you. Sit down.
Guys, you are being trained by one of the best in the world.
I'm just taking pictures.
And you can rest assured that it's very much safe.
We went out places as Zimbabwe, Africa, Panama, England, to train people.
Sadiq?
Yes. Alright, come over on this side. I'll just keep walking around. Alright? Joe! One of you come and stay with him. Make sure you walk up and down the fence. Right, watch me, just pull out them grasses. Just pull out them bushes.
We need you for the
Pull on the bush.
Like a joke.
Pull it from the root, You'll get all out fast. No, go from the, pull it aside like this and go to the bottom and pull the bottom out.
He was looking for himself.
When he gets in balance, you would let go and hold, let go and hold.
Okay, come on. And Evo, I want to let you all know our photographer, who is Mr. Hollis Clifton.
Hi, Mr. Hollis.
This basketball court was named after him because he's a very famous person in San Fernando.
Oh,
So give
that's
Mr. Hollis-
awesome.
To get a land piece of like a sporting facility or anything named after you in your lifetime, while you're alive, it's quite an achievement.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so we started here in Trinidad, in San Fernando as a community group, just like you all. And we named our group the Carlton Lane Community Group. And it all started with Mr. Hollis Clifton. And just imagine, after about a year our group was in existence, Mr. Hollis Clifton got a call to go to Botswana in Africa.
Wow.
And there's where he carried
cool.
Stilts and his family and start training people in Africa how to do the art of stilt walking.
Amazing.
So we want to personally said in this Carlton Lane basketball court, special thanks to Mr. Hollis Clifton for starting our community group. We never get an official time and place to say that, but we're saying it in front of you all. Thanks to Mr. Hollis Clifton for starting our community group.
Absolutely.
And we have been in existence for the past 3 years.
Nice.
Do you all know about the Universal
Circus.
So what I said 3 years.
3 years, you mean 30 years?
30 years, sorry. I know I
like,
said something.
just 3 years.
Yes. Do you all know about the Universal Circus?
Yes.
Okay, the
They used to
Boko
come to
Drumbees
Boston.
that you see the stilt walkers, that in the Universal Circus train with our group right here in Trinidad.
They came to Boston for a few years.
Right. So you see, so in Trinidad here, we are, I could afford to proudly say that we are producing some of the best stilt walkers in the world. So for someone to get higher and work in the Universal Circus, you have to come very good. America don't settle for second best. They settle for best. That's what they are known for. So if America is employing our students, then we are producing the best Moko Jumbies in the world. Only up to just last week, 2 of our stilt walkers went to the circus to join the circus.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is a way of what we're doing as an art form to keep guys and girls out of trouble in the art form. Okay, let them just come. Let them come across. Right. Yeah. Right, do the exercise. Hold right here. Hold, don't walk yet. Yeah, just face that way. Face that way. Right, hold with your 2 hands and this way. Right. Who's next? Rod. Yo, I'll let Bly walk around.
Hey, Charlotte, how'd you get that tall, man? What? Hold on a minute.
Right, who next?
Let's go walk around.
Sponge, Aleo, come on, help. Right. So. So right now we are training students from, what's the name of your group, miss? OrigiNation Cultural Art Center. Very good. Very good.
Address?
Address where? From? Boston, all the way from Boston. Very good. Glad to have you all here in San Fernando.
Thank you. Yeah, Libby.
Put your hand right here. Good. When you all get your own stills, this is how you have to wrap the sponge and get this around here. Pull this a little more. Right. Right, you don't want the sponge doubling on the inside here. Right. Okay, so hold here and turn your whole body like that.
Yay, goes on ya.
Hi, my name is Shaumba Yanja Debenga, and I'm the founding artistic and executive director of OrigiNation Cultural Arts Center. And I started OrigiNation in 1994. We are here for our second Youth Empowerment Tour, where we are in partnership with the Malik Folk Performing Arts Company to continue to spread the love of arts and culture, to continue to bring young people together for the sake of understanding that they're not alone in this world. We are here to broaden our horizons and make this family grow. And so we're here for the next few days. We have a performance at the end of the week. Throughout the week, we're visiting different organizations and meeting amazing people to further our connection with Trinidad. OrigiNation Cultural Arts Center is located in Boston, Massachusetts, in the United States of America, and we are located at 3708 Washington Street in Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts.
How many participants you've got here in Trinidad?
In Trinidad, there are 16 of us here this year.
This year?
Yes. This is our second year in visiting Trinidad and working with Malik.
And what's the plan for the future?
The plan for the future is to take both companies to Africa, where we'll be able to teach classes, perform, and make more connections, and really broaden out the horizons of our young people and arts and culture.
You say Africa. What are you going to take to Africa that they don't have?
What are they going to take? They don't have us. They don't have OrigiNation, and they do not have Malik. And the two of us together are a force to be reckoned with. Our energy, our love for arts and culture and people, and our love for helping young people help themselves and empower themselves through the arts, I believe is unmatched. And that's what we would be bringing to Africa or back to the United States of America with Malik. So that's what we would bring to these different parts of the world.
So is it meant to be an exchange exercise?
Yes, an exchange and partnership all at the same time. So, the hope is to bring them to the United States, but then the hope is for the both of us together to travel to Africa and other parts of the world.
Any time frame?
Any time frame? Well, I would like to bring Leon into this conversation. He is the executive director, yes, of Malik Folk Performing Arts Company. And here's Leon.
Hi, my name is Leon. I'm the current chairman of the Malik Folk Performing Company. We started in 1979, so this year makes it our 38th year in the folk performing arts company. Our motto is to strive for excellence, and our mantra is commit ourselves to excellence and take special pride in undertaking the mantle of preserving the folk tradition in Trinidad and Tobago. And this year, for the second year in running, we're hosting actually the OrigiNation Cultural Arts Center from Boston, USA. It is an amazing collaboration. I can think about another collaboration thus far than with OrigiNation. There's so much that we have learned from them, and so much. They brought us a wealth of organizational experience as well as talent, and as well as they are learning some of our folk traditions. And we hope in the future that we can take this collaboration outside of Trinidad and possibly to different parts of the world. If one was to ask what's our goal is to share the culture, especially among young people, where we feel the world is now being held prisoners by violence and corruption and sex, social media. So our young people we want to open up that avenue to young people.
People walking. Can you please introduce yourself, ma'am?
My name is Deja Jenkins, and I'm 16 years old. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and I'm here with OrigiNation's Cultural Arts Center.
Deja, what is your objective here in Trinidad?
My main goal so far that I have yet to achieve completely is to make sure there's a strong cultural change between Trinidad and America. As far as food, how we speak, getting to know what different people find interesting and what important hobbies that are cultural take place in Trinidad.
Deja, you have any roots in Trinidad at all?
No, I feel like I do though.
Already?
Yeah.
So, have you left America before?
Yeah, I also went on the Youth Empowerment Tour to London with OrigiNation.
So you're a pro in going abroad with these kinds of trips?
Yeah.
Okay, so in Trinidad, what are you doing at this time?
At this time, we're learning how to walk on stilts.
And then when you learn to walk on stilts, what next?
Then we're going to try to break the Guinness Book of World Records for the most people walking on stilts.
When is that?
I think it's in August. September.
September. So that is going to happen where?
It's supposed to be happening in Trinidad.
Yes. In September.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you. So now they're getting their blessings in the Hollis Clifton basketball court. Rain, 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 and more rain. There they are, creeping out of the basketball court under one umbrella.
That's crazy. Sit down.
I was so excited. Wait, you didn't get to go on? Neither. Everyone was going. Everyone was
Where's Shamba? Shamba.
Oh yeah, I'm coming over there.
Wait. I have to tell you.
Right, once you're skilled and you can ride bicycle and all these kind of things, instead walking becomes very easy. And you're a dancer?
Hi, my name is Malik Mitchell. I'm 16 and I attend Boston Arts Academy in Boston, Massachusetts. And I'm a part of OrigiNation Cultural Arts Center. And we're a cultural arts center that really focuses on everything that has to do with the arts, but through the arts we make sure that our children really are in tune with their roots. So we really focus on African American heritage, just a lot of different heritages, and making sure that they're really true to where they came from and they know where they came from. We came here because we really want, because like every year we go on a tour, but this is the only tour that we've like come back twice. Because the last time was so amazing that we had to do it again. So we came here because we really want to like get more of an experience of the Trinidadian culture, like different cities, different foods, different events, and like stuff like that. And we really hope to achieve the knowledge of how people from Trinidad live and like how they go about their day, like because it's different from us in the States. So yeah, we really like hope to achieve like what like people go like what like a different environment than what we're used to. So yeah.
So we can do it down and where we at. All right? Because this rain doesn't look like it's gonna go anytime soon. It's dark rain. What do you call it, dark rain?
Hey, start it now. Hey, let we do it now. Step forward, I move forward. I step forward. Everybody, alle. It's time to get up and start moving. Alle. Leaving all your problems behind it. Alle. We pressing on to our victory. Oh, yeah. I woke up this morning and I feeling nice, but the path that I chose comes with battles to fight. As long as I'm living, my future is shaping, and where I am heading, got no time for problems. Hold the weight on your shoulder, put the problems behind you. If you fall down, just get up and get your head out the dirt. And when they try to bad mind you, and they talking behind you, don't let nothing bother you. Put your hand in the air and everybody. And start moving. Leaving all your problems behind it. We pressing on to our victory. Oh, yeah. There we go. I step forward. I move forward. I step forward. I move forward. I step forward. I move forward. I step forward. The harder the battle, that the victory. Your situation is not what it seems. As long as you live there, your future is shaping, and where you are headed.